Hi friends, happy International Earth Day. So in celebration of this day, I'm back on my YouTube channel NinaYogaNow, so welcome in. Today we will have a gentle nice flow where we'll try to match together earth, air and water. So we will get grounded on the earth, flying in the air and flowing like a river. How's that sound? Depending on your level of flexibility, you might want to grab blocks, a strap, pillows, any prop that you need. Other than that, all you need is your open mind and your mat. Once you grab it all, join me on the mat. Alright, so let's get started. Come into a comfortable seated position. It can be a no cross at all, a easy cross, half lotus, whichever way feels good for you. And once you get here, allow yourself to be grounded from the sit bones and close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Give some big inhalations and big exhalations. If Ujjayi breath is on your practice, that's the time to work on that now. Each big inhalation by your nose and make a big exhalation by your nose. Maybe doing like an ocean sound on each inhalation and each exhalation. Keeping your eyes closed, working to that breath. And remember to always match your inhalation and your exhalations with your movements throughout this class. But right now, allow yourself to arrive into this mat, not only physically, but mentally. Take this time as yours to focus on yourself. Big inhale and exhale. Alright, open your eyes. Welcome to your practice. So let's start with some nice shoulder rolls. Big inhale, lift the shoulders all the way up to the ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. One more time. Big inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, back and down. Last time, make it the biggest. Big inhale, lift the shoulders. And exhale, release the shoulders back and down. Next inhalation, the arms come all the way overhead, reaching for the sky. Left hand grab the right wrist and press towards the side. Allow yourself to feel this nice side bend, stretching all the way through the hips towards the armpits. Big inhale back to center, and on the exhale, switch the hands and bring towards the other side. Try to really feel the deep stretch on the side body. And on the inhale, bring back to center. Hands come all the way around on the back. Interlace the fingers and squeeze your shoulder blades. Tuck your chin in to elongate your neck and keep the shoulders away from the ears. If that feels comfortable for you, now slowly, maybe you can start lifting the hands a little bit away from your hips and maybe come into a fold. The hands are reaching back. You still tuck your chin in to elongate your neck. And on the exhalation, maybe you can deep a little bit more your fold, bringing your hands towards the sky and trying to feel the nice stretch on your shoulders, on the front of your chest. Next inhalation, come back to center, give a nice shoulder roll, and come into a tabletop position. Your wrists will be under your shoulders and your hips over the knees. Spread your fingers into the floor and press the knuckles on the floor to activate your forearm. We're coming for a cat-cow pose, so big inhale for your cow, tailbone out, belly reaching for the floor. And on the exhale, tailbone under, belly reaching for the sky, shoulders towards the side. Make it really big. Big inhale, squeezing all the back body. Eye gaze up And on the exhale, eye gaze down, squeezing all the front part of the body. One last time, make it the best. Big inhale, arching out the back. And on the exhale, strong on the core, squeezing those glutes in. Now coming to a neutral spine and tuck your toes. I really need you to connect to your low belly here. Keeping the tailbone slide under, a flat back, we will really engage those low core muscles and we will lift the knee out of the floor and tap it down for 30, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, last 10. Try to really feel those low belly muscles activating, firing up, and keep the back flat. Don't arch the back. Now press your hips back, knees towards the chest, pressing the floor away with your hands. And on a big inhalation, remember that cat position. Our tailbone is trying to go under, and we bring the belly in, trying to arch that back, trying to really make your belly come out of those inner thighs. Really strong on the front body. Feeling those quads getting warm up. Strong on the shoulders, pressing the floor away still. Don't forget those shoulders. One more big breath. Straight those legs and shake it out. Coming to your downward facing dog. On this position, make it yours. Remember, I'm just a guided here. Whichever thing you need to do to make this down dog the best one. Maybe shaking the hips side to side. Maybe walking your dogs. Just feel that nice stretch on the back of your legs and on your low back. Trying to bring your tailbone out a little bit more. And on a big inhalation, bring the belly in. One more big inhalation. Bring your feet together on the center line of your mat. And on the next inhalation, the right leg come all the way up to the sky. Point the toes strong on the glutes and hamstrings. And on the exhale, bring your knee towards the chest. Adjust your back leg if you need, pressing from the toes and pressing the knee all the way towards the chest. And let's tap the knee down and up for 9. Exhale, 8 and 7. 6, press as high as you can. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Bring the foot between the hands and drop the left knee on the floor. Inhale, lift the arms overhead, NinaYogaNow. Exhale, sink your hips. Make sure that your hips are in alignment, tailbone under, so you feel that stretch on your hip flexors. One more big breath. And next inhalation, frame your foot with your hands, lift the back knee. And on the exhale, swing your weight forward, feet together, forward fold. Make this first forward fold of the day the most comfortable. Maybe bend the knees, hug your elbows, ragdoll pose, swing side to side gently. And on the next inhalation, let's straighten the legs and the back, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press the floor away. Hands reaching for the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, hands into the heart center. Connect to your core. Bring your tailbone under, belly in. Really feeling those low belly muscles. Inhale, arms lift overhead. Exhale, dive in. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right leg step back. And drop the right knee on the floor, arms lift all the way overhead, and NinaYogaNow one more time. Make sure your knee and ankle are in alignment. If you need, your knee can be a little bit behind, but never in front of your ankle line, so you're not hypertension your knee. Frame your foot and bring the front foot back. As a first option, you can keep yourself into a kneeling plank. The toes are still tucked in, but the hips are lower than the shoulders. Other option is to keep yourself into a full plank position. Toes together, squeezing the inner thighs really strong, squeezing the glutes in, the belly in, and almost like howling with your shoulders, so pressing the floor away. Now shift the weight forward a little bit and exhale Chaturanga, elbows in all the way to the floor. Point your toes, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, baby cobra, squeeze the shoulder blades, eye gaze forward. Everything you're lifting by your core, not pressing from the hands. Now exhale, press from the hands, downward facing dog, hips back and high. Next big inhale, lift the left leg all the way up, and on the exhale, left knee towards the chest, 10 times, one more time. So remember, adjust the back leg if you need to. So we drop the knee on the floor and lift. For 9, exhale, 8, strong on the core, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the foot between your hands and slowly, maybe this time you come into a crescent lunge, or you can drop the back knee on the floor and be on that same position we did before. On the high crescent lunge, again, square your hips, try to straighten that back leg, feel that stretch on the hip flexors. Exhale, frame the foot, forward fold, inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale, arms lift overhead, and exhale, hands into the heart center. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. We know where we're going. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left leg step back. Maybe drop the back knee or come into your crescent lunge one more time. Trying to straighten that back leg. And next, inhalation, frame the foot. Exhale, plank position. Strong on the plank. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. And choose your back bend, either that baby cobra or come into upper facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Let's keep moving. Bring the right leg all the way up to the sky and step the foot between the hands. Inhale, lift all the way up, crescent lunge. And exhale, hands into the heart center. Let's work a little bit with balance. Next, inhalation, chest come forward. 80% of your weight coming to the front knee. And slowly lift the back leg. We'll tap the toe on the floor and slowly lift. Let's go for 4, exhale, lift. 3, up. 2, press the knee. And 1, slowly come into your warrior 3 position. Square your hips, maybe straight the leg, and bring your eye gaze straight down. Hands can be on the heart center for now. Tuck your chin in, and if that feels good, you can bring your arms towards the side. And slowly bring your chest and hips towards me for a half moon position. You can be all the way tall. It might be a little bit easier on the balance, or you can have the block right in front of you and press from the block. Otherwise, really strong on your core, pressing your hips, and now transition into your warrior 2 position. Soft bend on the front knee. Try to keep both heels in alignment. That front knee pressing back and your hands reaching north and south. Strong like a warrior. And we are stronger together to save the world in this Earth Day. Next inhalation, flip the front palm, the right palm, and reach back for your sun warrior. Feel the nice stretch on the side body from the hips towards the arms. And on the next inhalation, windshield the arms for extended side angle. You want to have either the hand towards the sky or on the straight line from fingers to your toes. The knee can be with the elbows, or you can extend the arm and make a little bit stronger on your core. Now, windshield your arms, straight the right leg, bend the left knee, and come into Skandasana. You don't need to be all the way tall. Just do what is best for your hips, what they allow you to do today. So here's really strong squeezing your quads. Slowly come into the back of your mat into this low lunge and press into your plank position. Adjust yourself, wrists and shoulders in alignment. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. And inhale for your back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice breath here, and on the next inhalation, we will lift our left leg all the way up to the sky. Bring the left knee to the chest, step the left foot between the hands. Inhale, lift all the way up, crescent lunge. And on the exhale, bring your hands together into the heart center. Feel your balance. Going towards the toe tap, bring your weight forward and slowly lift the back leg. So tap and exhale to press up. Tap and up. More 3, up and 2, lift, last 1, and up we go. For that warrior 3 position, remember to square your hips, be strong on your core. And now bring your arms towards the side, airplane mode. Transitioning slowly towards the half moon. First, try to find your balance here. Feel all corners of your feet. And when you feel ready, bring your chest and hips towards the side. Strong on the right leg. The right foot is flex. Really squeezing your core in, keeping your eye gaze down. Now slowly coming to the warrior 2 position. Keeping both arms straight towards the side and strong on the front knee. Keep squeezing the knee towards the back. Now flip the front palm, reach back, Sun Warrior, find a nice side bend. And exhale, windshield the arms and come into that extended side angle. Knee, elbow and knee in alignment and the arms reaching forward. Now windshield your arms, straight the leg and bend the knee for Skandasana, and slowly come into the low lunge. And from here taking the vinyasa, so Chaturanga, inhale for upper facing dog or cobra, and exhale tucking your toes, downward facing dog. Good job, yogis, we made it halfway through. Inhale, lift the right leg. Bring the right knee into the chest, step the right foot between the hands, but drop the back foot in a 45 degrees and press the right foot forward. You can be all the way tall here depending on your level of flexibility, hands on the hips, just hinge from the hips and keep your back straight. But if you have the flexibility and you're able to maintain that flat back, you can reach for the floor. But be careful, do not press on the front knee. If you feel comfortable, you can extend your arms all the way forward, lengthening the spine a little bit and trying to square your hips. So right here, the back leg, so the left hips pressing forward and the right hips pressing back. One more big inhale, lengthening the spine, opening the chest. And big exhale. Next inhale, soft bend on the right knee. We're lifting the back leg up. Now here we will work on to a low half moon. So slowly find your right hand on the floor and lifting the chest and the hips towards the left side. You can have your hand on your hip or all the way up to the sky, or just keep it there, whichever way you find balance. So right here, you're really pressing your hips towards the side, squaring your chest towards the left side. And your left leg now will bend the knee and flex the foot, almost like your heel is trying to reach for your hands. Maybe it will reach. If it does, grab your ankle, and on a big inhalation, we come into this modified half moon with a nice quadricep stretch. We call it a sugar cane. So big inhalation, pressing the hips back as you actively pressing the heel or toes towards your head. Exhale, forward fold, relax, shake it out. Big inhale, flat back. And exhale, forward fold, relax. Next inhalation, press the floor away, reaching for the sky. Exhale, hands into the heart center. Connect to your breath. Inhale, arms lift overhead. And exhale, dive in. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, the right leg will step back into a low lunge. Right hand will stay on the floor. Left hand reaching for the sky, twisting towards the left knee. We're going for a side plank. So if you need to come into a normal plank and just come into a side plank, after that's totally fine. Otherwise, we'll drop the right heel on the floor, stronger foundation, and bring the left leg over the right leg. Really strong here, trying to press the floor away with your arms, strong on the shoulders, pressing the hips high, activating the side body. Big breath, we're going for a star pose. So now our left leg will lift strong towards the sky. We are always stars here. We're making so strong flow. Now if you want to keep the left leg up, coming towards your vinyasa. So plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for your back bend of choice, feet down on the floor. And exhale, tuck your toes, hips back and high, downward facing dog. Next inhalation, right leg lift, bring the knee towards the chest, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, lift, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands into the heart center, drop the back heel, warrior two, we go. Now, here we have the option to have the heel on the floor or lift the heel out of the floor from the right knee. Make it a little bit stronger on your ankle. Just remember to keep your knee and ankle in alignment. Strong on the core, we will try to tap elbow to knee for 3 times. So let's go. Exhale, 2, and lift. Last one, tap and lift. Drop the heel, Skandasana on the other side. And next inhalation, towards our vinyasa. So plank position we go. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upper facing dog, squeeze the shoulder blades, and exhale, downward facing dog. Shake it out. Big breath here. Our left leg will come all the way up to the sky. Exhale, knee to chest, and inhale, lift for your crescent lunge. Exhale, hands into the heart center. We're going for our warrior 3 pose. So next inhalation is slowly bring your chest forward as tiptoes on the back leg, way forward, lift that back leg. Strong on the core, bend the knees locked so you're able to reach your hands into the floor. We will go back, revisit on the other side that sugarcane position. So it's a low half moon, so open your hips and chest towards the side, keeping the right leg strong, flexing the foot, pressing the hips towards the side, really strong on the core. And now next inhalation, bend the right leg, flex the heel to make it look a little bit harder. Maybe you're able to grab your ankle on this side, but remember, we're pressing the hips back as we're pressing the heel towards our head line. One more big breath here, really strong, opening the chest. And next exhalation, release, forward fold. Shake it out, yogis, good job. Next inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching for the sky, press the floor away. And exhale, hands into the heart center, connect to your breath. Inhale, arms lift overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. And on the exhale, your left leg step back, left hand on the floor, twisting towards the right knee. Going back again towards that side plank. So remember, transition or modify as you need. Otherwise, drop the left heel on the floor and the right leg will come up. Make sure you have shoulder and wrist in alignment, pressing the floor away, and is strong on that side body, pressing the hips as high as possible. Really strong, reaching for the sky. Now lift that right leg up. Big breath here, star pose. We're always stars. Maybe keeping the right leg Up, we come into your plank position and taking your vinyasa. So Chaturanga, exhale, and inhale, feet on the floor for your back bend of your choice. Exhale, back into your downward facing dog. Shake it out. Next inhalation, the left leg lift all the way up. Exhale, left foot between the hands. We will bring now that same position as before, our pyramid pose. So the right heel will come into a 45 degrees, square your hips. And now remember, you can be all the way up, hands on the hips or hands on the floor. But keep flexing that front foot to give a nice stretch on your ankles as well. Keeping your hands on the floor or on the blocks. If you want to extend the arms a little bit further to try to elongate the spine a little bit deeper, and try to square your hips all the time, pressing the right hip forward and the left hip back. One more big breath. And now a slowly soft bend on the left knee and lifting the right leg up. Keeping your hands on the floor, we will try to work into standing splits. You have the option to keep your foot flex, your right foot flex, or you can point the toes, will make it a little bit easier. But try to bring your chest on the side of the left leg, maybe having your left hand on the back of your left ankle, trying to press the chest towards the leg and a little bit deeper, squeezing the glutes and hamstrings to reach the leg as high as possible. Your right hand is for support and balance, as further as it can be out of the mat or on the side. Better it is for balance. If you point the toes, you might feel that it's a little bit easier. Now let's go back, windshield the arms, warrior two position we go. Good job, yogis, you're doing amazing. Next inhalation, flip the front palm, sun warrior. And on the exhalation, windshield the arms, extended warrior. Remember your choices. Next inhale, moving forward towards that Skandasana and low lunge, taking our vinyasa. So plank position, exhale Chaturanga, inhale upper facing dog, and exhale press back, downward facing dog. Shake it out. Big breath, right leg lift up, exhale, right leg come between the hands for that standing splits one more time on the other side. So remember, you can stay just right here trying to lift the heel up, the leg up, keeping the chest squared. Or if you feel like, you can bring your hands a little bit wider for balance. If you don't feel that too much today, just stay here. And if you want to deep the pose a little bit more, you can bring the right hand behind the right ankle. Try to dip the chest a little bit more, really squeezing the belly in, engaging that core, and slowly pressing the leg as high as possible. Really strong here. Try to exhale, reach a little bit more, maybe point the toes, feels a little bit better. And remember, balance changes every day, and that's totally fine. Next inhalation, soft bend on the front knee, windshield your arms towards your warrior two. Big breath in, flip the front palm, sun warrior. And exhale, let's flow towards that extended warrior. Next inhale is Skandasana, knee out. And exhale, we will press up this time towards the goddess position. Adjust yourself if you need. Knee and ankle in alignment, hips in, tailbone under, belly in. And slowly sink into your goddess. Relax your shoulders. Now let's just do small movements. We sink in the full range of motion and straight just a little bit. So sink and lengthening. Exhale, sink. And stay down now. Really trying to squeeze those knees out. Really feeling that core engaging. One more big breath. Straight the legs, bring the toes towards the side, and let's relax into a wide leg forward fold. If you need to have hands on the hips or just slowly slide your hands all the way down. Tuck your chin in, relax the shoulders, maybe bring the arms down. And slowly find that relaxing fold, maybe trying to bring the toes a little bit closer, feeling the stretch also on the side of your ankles. And if a handstand is on your practice, remember we start interlacing the fingers and having our head over this nest we do with our hands. Shoulders are pressed away from the ears, and we are actually bringing to tiptoes and lifting, not from the head but also and mostly from the elbows. So here the pressure should never feel on our neck. And you slowly try to bring your legs together all the way up into a straight line. And you can work in having a straight line up to the sky by squeezing your glutes as much as possible so the hips can slide forward as your toes try to point towards the sky. But remember, really strong on those elbows, pressing the floor away. You know you were straight when you almost feel weightless. Slowly come down into the floor. Relax everything. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, bring your feet together for a sumo squat position or malasana. So it doesn't matter if you're all the way tall or if you're down. We do yoga to get a little bit more flexible, right? So close your eyes for a second and maybe just feel your hips. And now slowly come into a seated position, butterfly pose, soles of the feet together. Maybe why not get your butterfly flying, right? Allow your hips to move around, to relax those hips. And maybe feel the nice breeze if you are outside. And take a few big breaths here. On the next inhalation, we'll slowly stop our knees and just relax. Let them be heavy against the floor. Bring the heels as close as possible to the groins. Maybe do peace fingers with the big toes. We're going for a forward fold. So allow yourself to open your chest as you press the elbows towards the side and the knees towards the floor. Big breath and exhale, release. Try to not arch your back too much. Try to keep the shoulder blades squeezing in. Next inhalation, lift your chest up and bring your legs towards the side. We're coming all the way into our backs. The best part of the class, right? So try to relax all your body. Maybe bring your knees in and even hug your chins in. If you want to feel a nice massage on the back, swing the knees side to side. Imagine drawing a semicircle with your knees. So as you come towards the center, then massage on the low back, towards the side of your hips. And just allow yourself to feel this nice stretch on the spine. And maybe focusing on spots that we hold tension. On the next big inhalation, bring your arms into a T position, palms facing down. And now slowly, keeping your knees tucked in, let's bring your knees towards the side. I will start with the right side, but you can start with any side. We're doing the same thing on both sides. So maybe close your eyes. And slowly focus on those sensations. Not only the stretch on the spine, but also on the hips, on your obliques. Big breath. And really going slow. Maybe your right knee will touch the floor, maybe not. But try to relax your legs. If you need place a block or a pillow underneath your right leg just to relax that right leg, make it more accessible for you, and relax those legs. If that feels good for you, we are straightening the left leg, the upper leg. Flex the foot. You can grab any part of your leg. I like to grab him by the heel, but you can also use a strap on the balls of your feet. You want to straighten the leg, press it down, but also towards your headline. Take a few breaths here. Feel the stretch on the side of your hips, IT band, side of the leg. And maybe bring your eye gaze towards the opposite side, so towards the left side of your body. Take one more big inhalation here. And big exhalation. Next inhale, release everything and bring it back to center. Let's do the other side. So we're slowly keeping the knees tucked in and feeling each sensation, each inch of your body as your knees start to come down. But remember, keep both shoulder blades grounded. Don't let the right shoulder to left. You go as low as you can, as long as your shoulders keep ground. If you need, place pillows under your left leg or blocks. Make it more you. And maybe focus on the outside sounds. And if it makes good for you, straighten the right leg now. Try to keep the right foot flexed. You can just straighten the leg, or you can hold and help yourself with a strap. Anything that makes it feel good for you. Feeling that stretch on the side leg all the way to the roots of the glutes. And just allow yourself to breathe into this moment. And slowly come back into the center. Bring your heels down into the floor. And let's stretch a little bit our hips. So coming to a figure 4, bring the right heel over the left thigh and press the right knee out as you flex the right foot. And now try to keep your hips down. If it feels good for you, you can hug behind the thigh or in front of the chin as you bring everything into the chest. Remember to keep your low back on the floor. If it lifts, bring it back down and relax your shoulders. And maybe for now, just close your eyes and take a few breaths. Maybe each exhalation you are able to find a little bit more space to bring that leg a little bit closer. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to find a spot that makes you feel a little bit more comfortable on this uncomfortable position, right? But anyway, now going for supine pigeon. If that feels good for you, you should be able to hug your leg. So whenever you bend your arm, you should keep your shoulder grounded and the foot hook on your elbow. And then slowly extend the other leg. If you feel any tension on your neck or on your shoulders, or if it hurts, please just go back to the figure 4 position. Otherwise, just focus on keeping your low back on the floor and feeling the stretch on your hips. Slowly bring everything in again. Release that foot on the figure 4, foot on the floor. keeping that right foot grounded, we will swing the legs side to side. So maybe we tap the heel when we come to the right side, and maybe we tap the knee on the floor when we go to the left side. But try to keep your right foot grounded. You will go from one side of your foot, passing through the heels towards the other side. Let's switch the leg. So now the right leg is in, and you slowly hug everything towards the chest. Take a few breaths here, focusing on the low back, making sure that it's grounded, relaxing the shoulders, and just slowly focus on your breath. And if you feel ready to try your supine pigeon, should be able to hug the leg in. You can keep the heel on the floor or extend the other leg, whichever way feels good for you. As long as you feel the nice stretch. And just focusing on places that you hold tension. And really find a little bit more lengthening on your breath. Now slowly bring everything in, back to that figure 4 position, foot on the ground, swing side to side. Maybe bring the arms on a T position, palms facing up if that feels good for you. And just allow yourself to feel your spine movement with your hips. Feeling the breeze if you're outside. And you slowly stop on the center and come into your Savasana. Straight your legs, maybe spread your toes. Allow yourself to finally relax those legs, letting be heavy. Let your hips relax. And maybe scanning your body through the sensations. And just like how we started and we finished the class on the same way, focusing on our breath, trying to relax those shoulders and feel ourselves grounded and present. Feeling grateful for another practice, another day that we were able to come into the mat. Feel free to stay here for a few more minutes and relax into this present moment. Trying to quiet your mind. And again, let everything melt away. Let everything flow with your breather. And maybe just try to set an intention for the rest of your day. Or think about something positive that happened today, something that you're grateful for. Stay here if you want to, or if you got enough, slowly come into a comfortable seated position. You can keep your eyes closed. Any position that you can be grounded from the sit bones. On a big inhalation, lengthening your spine, and on the exhale, relax your shoulder back and down. Now our last inhalation of the class, the arms come all the way around the world to meet at the sky as we think other day that's coming into our lives. And on the exhale, we navigate towards the heart, passing through the mind to always keep it positive, towards the lips to always say good things even when we are not thinking of, and to the heart to only keep the good memories. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Nina, and I hope seeing you next time here at my YouTube channel. Om Namah Shivaya. Namaste, friends.